Top officials from the United States and China agreed on the common goal of denuclearizing the Korean peninsula. Each side had some demands, though. Washington wants China to further tighten the noose around the regime. Beijing called on the U.S. to withdraw its missile defense system from South Korea. For more from the security talks, we turn to our Kwon Jang-ho.
North Korea was the main topic of discussion among the heavyweight security talks between the U.S. and China on Wednesday. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson met with Chinese State Councilor Jiechi in Washington, where they agreed to push for a denuclearized Korean peninsula and called on North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons. Tillerson said the two sides also agreed for U.S. and Chinese companies to have no business interactions with North Korean organizations that are subject to UN sanctions. However, despite U.S. President Donald Trump's tweet a day earlier in which he thanked China for its efforts to deal with North Korea, Tillerson stressed Beijing could do more.
Reiterated to China that they have a diplomatic responsibility to exert much greater economic and diplomatic pressure on the regime if they want to prevent further escalation in the region.
China's foreign ministry released a statement on Thursday confirming details of the meetings. However, Beijing also reiterated its objections to the U.S. missile defense system THAAD that is being deployed to South Korea and called on it to be withdrawn altogether. Moreover, China appealed to the U.S. to reduce its joint military exercises with South Korea, which could convince North Korea to halt its nuclear and missile tests. This dual approach has been pushed by China before, and something that a North Korean official also hinted at on Wednesday. In an interview with an Indian broadcaster, the North Korean ambassador to India suggested that Pyongyang could temporarily stop its nuclear activity if the conditions were right.
Under the certain circumstances, we are willing to talk in terms of the freezing the nuclear testing or missile testing. For instance, America side completely stopped the big large-scale military exercise, stop temporarily or permanently. Then we are also temporarily stopped.
But according to the New York Times, White House officials are currently not willing to entertain any idea that would ease military and economic pressure on the North Korean regime. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.